Good morning. We have Ashley doing traffic and weather together. There she is. Hi guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. That's right, Ashley doing traffic and weather together. Gil is off, Alyssa is off. Ashley's wearing all the hats. And listen, I wanted to do something a little different here before we get started. Busy morning, but while we wait for people to join us, I want to show you our control room because it's been a while since I took you on a little backstage tour here at the station. This is actually our control room where everything goes on. And this over here, this is George. He's our producer. Hi, George. Can you see him waving? Here, I'm going to stick this in here. Hi, George. That's him. Hi. There's Rob directing up there. Pretty cool. I want to pop out there, but I just wanted to show you, this is kind of where it all happens here. This is the real busy part of the building during a newscast. The studio is actually relatively calm considering, but that's where it really all happens. All right, just a little side tour there. Good morning, everyone who's had the chance to join us now. Busy Wednesday morning. We had primary day yesterday. You know my question, did you vote? Curious if you were participating in this, if you decided to do absentee or in person. So we do have a lot of the results already in. You can see what we're tracking here at the bottom of your screen. Those are the results, but we have absentee ballots that are still being counted too. So these results are getting updated throughout the day. So you can check in with us and see the results on the lower part of your screen, but also keep the News 8 app handy today and join us on air as well as we get some new information in. There's a lot of absentee ballots, of course. More people were avoiding the polls in the age of COVID to stay healthy. So now they're counting absentee ballots and they're going to continue to update these numbers, but we have like the projected winners up there right now. So so that's how primary day went. It was an interesting day in politics, actually. You know, first of all, we have our own primary, and we have Eva Zamaris covering that for us. She's kind of talking about how things went with the absentee ballots, reaction to the process, you know, the era of voting with COVID-19 and the power outages and all of the issues that we kind of were up against going into the election. So that's what Eva Zamaris is covering for us this morning on Good Morning Connecticut. But also yesterday we heard Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden's pick for VP. It's California Senator Kamala Harris. So that was big news to come out yesterday as well. So big day of politics yesterday. And that's actually what we have Kent Pierce on today. It's a historic move. It's the first woman of color ever to join a major party on a ticket like this for president. So already making history there. So that's what Kent Pierce is following for us this morning. And of course, an update on power. So the big goal yesterday was to have Eversource had kind of promised to have 99% of its customers back online by midnight last night, and they actually did reach that goal. So Eversource, as of just when I was walking out of the studio, just got a quick update, around 1,754 Eversource customers in the dark still. So that's a big improvement, obviously, over where we were this time last week. And UI has 2. They're down to 2. So they're essentially back online entirely. So that's kind of our big stories that we're covering this morning. And of course, we're also talking about back to school because, you know, we're hearing more about fall sports. Oops, I lost my light. There's my light. I just had to go back in and activate it. We're hearing more about fall sports and what is and is not happening. We're covering that on our show today. But also school districts kind of firming up their plans if they're going to have a hybrid learning of in classroom or staying at home, keeping the kids home and learning at home. So really busy morning in news. And of course, Ashley's actually talking about some lightning and thunderstorms this morning in some parts of the state. So some of you may have had Mother Nature beat your alarm clock today. And if so, let me know where you're waking up and where that happened so I can let her know. All right, so that's the rundown of the show today. Oh, do you want the fun news of the day too? It's the National Day. Today is National Vinyl Record Day. And that was one of the stories the producers asked me to write when I walked in today. And I was so excited to write it because I actually love vinyl records. How great is that? I actually still have some. And my husband and I have been talking about how we want to get a record player. Again, I wish that I had kept the one that I had growing up. But it's pretty cool. Those are kind of making a comeback now. So it's Vinyl Record Day. Do you have a favorite record? Did you have records? You must have had records. So tell me which your favorite was and if you still have them. A lot of people have them in a box in their attic or something like that. All right, let's say good morning. Yeah, and wasn't that fun popping into the control room there? I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like behind the scenes. George was the first person I showed you who was off to the side there in the back. He's our producer. He's the person that we hear in our ear. He's great at what he does, and I gave him a heads up I was going to be popping back there, and he was like, come on back. But he's very busy, so it was nice of him to let us stop in. And Rob directing, who's so busy. He's the one punching the cameras and, telling us where to go and, getting the video rolling and everything. I mean, all of this is happening. Switching to Skycam, all that. It's all happening because of our director. All right, we're in commercial break. Time to walk back in and say good morning to everyone. I saw somebody ask where my coffee is. You can't tell by my energy that I've already had all of my coffee this morning. Don't get me wrong, I'm probably gonna brew another cup soon, but I actually don't have any right now because I've already had a lot of coffee because it's Wednesday, and that means I'm going overboard on the coffee this morning. All right, walking in here now. Let's see who we have. Hold on. All right, let's see. Carol, yes, it is a hot one this morning. Oh, you are not kidding. Let's see. Howard, good morning. Kevin, good morning. Let's see. Mary. Nicholas, good morning. He did not vote in the primary. Nicholas did. You mailed yours in last week. That's great. Let's see. Rumbling in Stratford. No rain. Ashley doing a great job. Yes, she is. Ashley, you're getting props on here. She always does a great job when she fills in for both. Let's see.
So excited. Really?
Let's see. Horrible people still don't have power. I know. Frank, good morning. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Jeff, let's see. You had a birthday party yesterday afternoon. Small storm in Waterford. A whole 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not too bad. That's just enough to cool everybody off, right? All right, I'm going to walk back over to my spot here and find out if this next read is mine.
It's yours. You're going to have to get in place.
It is mine. It's time to get in place. All right, everybody. If you wouldn't mind joining us on Good Morning Connecticut on air. There's Keith. Hi,
Hello,
Keith.
how are you?
We'll be sure to comment here and we'll chat throughout the day. But I hope you have a great Wednesday. Let me know what you have going on here. It's hump day. Look at the storms. That's what Ashley's tracking right now. Isn't that ugly looking? All right, time to go back on TV, everyone. Thanks for chatting. Bye.